Hello, everyone. It's me, Simply Smiling. I wanted to come on today for a brief chat. So I was in my Zoom, my Friday morning Zoom with a couple of clients and some friends that joined in for the table talk. We talked about goals. Goal achieving is something that's always talked about. Why? Because it's something that we're always wanting to do is make things happen for ourselves, make things achievable for ourselves and seeing things through. We want to always try to transform our lives for the better and answer all our dream calls, answer all our want and our desire calls, the calls in our mind, the calls in our heart for the things that we want for ourselves. So I wanted to briefly just piggyback on what we talked about this morning. You want to always make yourself some promises. When you're wanting to achieve goals in life, make yourself some promises and be honest with yourself. Now, we know how it feels when someone else makes us a promise if they don't keep their end of the bargain. We know how that feels. You never want to let yourself down. You have to be top priority when it comes to completing, maintaining, and seeing your goals come into fruition. You have to be the one. So always make yourself some promise, when you're trying to make these goals happen by believing in yourself. Telling yourself this is obtainable, reassuring yourself that I can do this. The way we self-motivate ourselves and self-encourage ourselves, we also have to self-motivate our goals. Sounds a little weird, right? But it's so doable. Self-encourage your goals, meaning talk to your goals all the time before they're even reached. Encourage your goals, the goals inside of you, the actual goals that these can happen. These are obtainable. This will be done. This will happen. Encourage and motivate your goals just like you do any and everything else. Okay. Be real with your goals because in the end, they're going to be real for you. Why? Because it's something that the heart desires. It's something that you want for yourself. So you're going to have that relationship with your goals that are really going to matter. Now, along the way, we run into a lot of obstacles, a lot of things that will deter us away from our goals. Knock the self-motivation down, knock down the encouragement, can put you in a slump. What are some of these things? Well, obstacles is one. I just said obstacles, that's another one. Obstacles is one. Circumstances. Different things can happen. Struggles become real when you're trying to reach some goals in life. Toxic people become real. Negative mindset becomes a real thing, okay? Doubt and non-belief in self, non-belief in the goals anymore, non-belief in everything that you're trying to do. But with all of these negative things over here, use those as a stepping stone, the struggles even, to reach your goals. You know, goals are not going to be reached easily. Why? If they would, we would already have obtained them, amen? They're not, it's going to take the struggles. It's going to take the obstacles. It's going to take toxic people. It's going to take negative thinking. It's going to take all of that. But we got to get through that in order to come over here to the better side. We got to bust through this. And you do that by staying motivated and encouraging to your goals, motivating yourself and your goals as a relationship continuously all the time. Let those things happen. And once you get through all of those things, you'll see, I can do this. You're able to climb those mountains that you so deemly necessary want to climb. You're able to climb the ladders of success. You're able to see your goals coming into fruition, your wants, your desires, all the things that you've been working on that you thought would happen, would stop. They can happen if you stay the course. You got to stay the course. You've got to give power to your goals. And how do you do that? You give your goals power by acting on them daily. That's day in and day out. That's all the time. That's true belief when you can work your goals all the time. Every day, you got to have that total, unstoppable confidence in yourself. These are all easy things to do. Once you start doing them, they become habit. The goals become obtainable. You're able to transform your life in a way that you did not think you could. You know the excitement we get when we're setting goals. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm super excited. We have to stay right there. Stay right there. Don't change your position on that. Stay right there. Stay excited. Know that you are a designer. You can design your life when it comes to your goals. Design your goals. Make them simple. Make them understandable. Make them obtainable, and know that we're all designers. We are all designers. We're designing our life as far as our goals are concerned. We can do that piece. We can do that. And tell yourself you can do it. Okay? And when you feel lack, you feel like I can't do this. I feel like this is not going to happen for a whole lot of reasons. It's too much. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew. That's lack. That's a lack way of thinking. You need to apply some pressure to that. Yes, give your lack some attention. Don't put it on the back burner. Don't ignore it. Don't think it's going to roll over. Don't put a Band-Aid on it. Deal with the lack. Apply the pressure to the lack. How do you do that? By being totally supportive of yourself, totally, spiritually, mentally, physically, in your heart, your mind, your soul, your body, being totally supportive of yourself. You can put pressure on that lack, and that lack will minimize. It may not go away right away, but it will minimize. Okay? And then eventually it will go away. You and your goals are a relationship. Anything, anybody, any person, anything that we invite into our life that's going to take up space in our lives, that's going to take up space in our mind and in our heart, that's a relationship. We want the best relationships, right? I truly do. I'm sure you do too. So always make sure that your goal relationship with yourself is a good one. Meaning don't do something that you're truly not wanting to do. May not be your goal, okay? Don't give yourself more than you can bear. Meaning when you apply your goal to your life, break it up like into small chunks. Be fair to yourself. Don't put too much on you. Then you'll know they're obtainable when you start chipping away and chiseling away at your goals. Don't throw the whole goal in a basket and say, this is it. Find the small steps to get in there. Cut it up into smaller chunks. That way you will value your goals and you'll learn the worth of your goals as you go along the way to your goal journey. Put your goals on a calendar. That's another way to see things happen. Put them on a calendar and work that calendar all the time, meaning allow some special time in your day to focus on just your goals. 24 hours in a day. We have other things to do, true, but give yourself a certain time to just focus on your goals by pulling them on your calendar and giving yourself that time day in and day out, every other day. How much time you need, only you know that. But always be fair when it comes to your goals. After they're on your calendar and you're working them, track your progress. Ask yourself after a month, how well am I doing? How closer am I to reaching my goal? How closer am I to getting over the first little small chunk of reaching the big picture? So track your progress. We track the progress because we want it. If you got a package coming by the UPS or the FedEx man, you can track that progress on your phone. Mentally track the progress and you'll know what's coming to you. You'll know when, and you'll be ready to celebrate and enjoy your goals. So tracking is very important. We want to know how well we're doing. Right? We want to track that progress. It's very important to know that we're doing the right things. And as you track your progress, you'll realize if you're not doing the right thing or if you're not doing it the right way, then you can revert. You can try it a different way, but never giving up on your goal. Your heart burn of what you want for yourself. Your mental burn for what you want for yourself. Never give up, but track that progress. And then when you get in that slump, like it's normal, people, we all know it's normal. There's always a death valley. It's going to happen. So the mind will go there. Do some mood lifting. Lift your mood a little bit. Get off the goal for a second and do something good for yourself. Some self-care, any type of mood lifting, good music, a good book, meditation. I speak of all the time because I love to meditate. I find myself so many places when I meditate. When I don't meditate, it's like a wall, okay, or a box. I can just sit in the comfort zone when I don't meditate. Meditation allows me to move. Meditation changes the mood. So do some mood lifting when you feel yourself in a slump. Always keep your eye on the prize. Okay, when things happen in life and it takes your eye off the prize, keep your eye on the prize. Meaning if you're not dealing with your goal right away, keep your heart there, keep your mind there. Stay right where you are with your goal and achieving your goals in life. Never take your eye off the prize. Deal with whatever is going on in your life. Of course, we must, but never truly take your eye off the prize. We don't need anything in our life that's going to deter us away from reaching our goals. Okay, we don't need that. But things will happen. But if you focus and keep your eye on the prize, people, I promise you, you can meet the goals. A lot of things to get rid of. You got to get rid of toxic people sometimes. Some relationships don't go together. That's a major one. The relationship of reaching your goals in life and the relationship of toxic people. Toxic people have a way of being what? Nothing but just toxic. Okay, we don't have to elaborate on that much. I'm sure you know what that means, and I'm sure you know how to purge. Don't even pause on toxic people. If they're toxic all the time, take a break, let them go so that you can reach your goals, because reaching your goals simply means reaching, making way for, climbing to, moving towards your goals in life. You don't need anything to stop you. And usually toxic people is the biggest one. There are a lot of big ones, but obstacles, but that's one of the major ones. So get rid of the toxic people. Another major one that can stop you is your own, not always just people, but your own mental habits. How well and happy do you think about yourself? Okay. How much do you value yourself when it comes to your goals? How much do you truly, honestly, and truly believe in yourself, in your mental capacity when it comes to your goals? We can write down goals all day long. I do that. Still love looking at what I write and referring back. But when you just write it and just write it, hear me good, it's only just writing, okay? But when you change the habits of how you think in your mind about reaching and obtaining your goals, it becomes a brand new picture, a better picture, a picture with movement in a positive manner. It becomes everything that we need in order to reach our goals. So watch how you think about yourself. Watch what you say to yourself, the quotes you put in your own head. Sometimes we're our worst critic. I said a lot. Sometimes we can just stop ourselves. We don't want to stop ourselves when we're trying to move. You can't do both. You either stop yourself or you move. We want to move when it comes to what matters in life. Speaking of what matters, always prioritize your goals. Which ones are more important right now? Which ones do I need to accomplish first in order to see these other goals reached? It may be smaller goals to accomplish first. And then when you check them off, when you accomplish those smaller goals, either on paper or mentally, but know that you have already accepted that fact that you're moving forward in your goals, okay? Just always prioritize what's important. Put the smallest ones first so that you can be ready and get all that power from accomplishing all those little ones. Be ready to accept the big goal, which you're moving towards. Learn how to embrace mindfulness, meaning be fair to yourself. If you need to slow down sometimes, slow down. And like I said, meditate sometimes. We always have to allocate time for self-care. Self-care is so important when you're trying to reach goals or reaching goals. Always embrace mindfulness and be fair and slow down and get the rest you need. The self-care, the rest, the reflection, whatever you need, get all of that, okay? Always remember to get there and make your goals fun. Don't make them such a struggle. We know they're going to be a struggle because we know it's going to take something from us, meaning our time, our obligations, and everything. It's going to take that energy from us, but you can still make them fun. Make them fun so you'll be more than willing, wanting to see these goals obtained. Always remember your why, too, when you start to go, why do I need this goal? Why is this important to me? Why? Your why is always important. Not just your why, but your I. Keep your I statements up front. I can do this. I will do this. I desire this. I want this. I'm self-motivating myself. I am self-encouraging myself. Never forget the I, because you are your strength. You and your higher power. Understand, when it comes to reaching your goals, higher power first, and then all of your eyes. Keep your eyes prevalent and in place, so that you know they're on point and you're there for yourself. When you're there for yourself, you become unstoppable. No one can stop you. So don't take your eyes out and always remember your why. And then always avoid burnout. You're going to get burnout when you're trying to reach these goals, either by negativity or just by self-perseverance. You're going to get burnout. When you get burnout again, take that pause. Create some kind of a consistent routine where you can just take a break. Work my goals, take a break. Work my goals again. Work my goals 1 time a day, 2 times a day. Just get a routine going there so that you don't get that burnout. Burnout can easily happen. When it happens, just regroup, rebalance. Learn how to say, I got this, and get back on the right track, get back on the right road. We have to be real consistent when creating a routine for our goals. We have to be right on point. Because routines are everything. Routines get us to where we need to be. A lot of people say, I don't like a routine, but I love a routine. There was a point in time when I did not. And then if you don't like routines, then find you a role model, somebody who's done what you're doing. Talk to these people, this person. Get encouragement from them, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to know, hopefully, and preferably share that. We should always share the good news. We should always share what got us over. And then just visualize whatever you want to see for your goals. You can always close your eyes and just see whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Stop all the procrastination. You'll find yourself where you were this time last year if you don't start chiseling away and getting rid of procrastination. Procrastination makes us lazy and tired, and it causes you to get stuck right where you are. And like I said, it'll be another year, 6 months, 3 months. Time will pass. Time does not wait for you to reach your goals. Okay, but instead we take full advantage of the time to reach our goals. So try to know that the laziness and the forgetfulness and the procrastination, they're all normal. They're normal ways of behaving. But in order to get over that, we got to create more self-talk with ourselves. Talk yourself out of procrastination. Just sitting on the recliner, you say, oh my God, I should have been writing in my book today. I've got writer's block. Amen. We say things like that. Talk yourself into getting up and writing. Talk yourself into just getting up if you're not ready to write or do whatever you're doing. Talk yourself into just moving towards the mark, just getting up, moving around, and don't be lazy. We've got to always be positive, because creating goals, you've got to totally improve your mindset. The goals are the things that take us to where we want to be, because the goals are the things that we want for ourselves and for our lives, and to be able to share with people that we care about, people that we love, people in our circle. So always have that clear mindset. Shift the mindset to a place of positivity. Okay, a place of strength, a place of motivation and encouragement. And I like to leave by saying, I wish you the best with all of your goals. Goals are there for you to obtain. If there are things you want to do in life, go after those things. Chisel away, do it in the small chunks, but always press toward the mark of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Peace and love, guys, and a lot of it. I'm going to drink this tea. I'm a little parched this morning. A little parched. But anyway, make it a great day, okay? And I hope your day's moving forward. You have a wonderful weekend. I hope everything is good for you. And remember, your goals are obtainable. You got the power, okay? Peace and love and a lot of it. Bye.